Daisy, tell me, what made you want to start Daisy's Juice Bar?
3 years ago, my mom was diagnosed with cervical cancer. And while we were working at the laundromat next door, I couldn't really find food for my mom that was, in my opinion, healthy. And I told my mom, let's come up with a plan. I'm never ready, but let's do it. Let's invest it. Because I feel like the Bronx is always left behind.
I hear a lot of passion behind it.
Yes, I love everything I do. Everything I do, I need to do it to the best of my ability, or I'm not wasting my time on it because time is precious. I use that money to fund my dream because I'm not going to work for somebody else for the rest of my life. So I'm using that money to fund Daisy's Juice Bar and Cafe.
That is amazing. What was the major challenge in opening up Daisy's Juice Bar?
Thinking that I knew everything and didn't hire no one. I literally walked in this space. I mean, I did a great job because it didn't look like this before. So a lot of things were going wrong really fast. But then I met Valentin, and he has a lot of experience. He's a chef. But if I would have never asked for help, I wouldn't be here today. You know, I learned really quickly that doing it all by myself is not the key. You need to have a team.
How did you end up finding Renaissance?
I was to the Chamber of Commerce. I just called Amy. She helped me get a loan for Daisy's Juice Bar for $30,000 at I want to say 4% interest rate. Pay a credit card that I owe a lot of money on. That's a very high interest rate. So Amy was like, we could do this, but you need to promise me that you're going to pay this first. I worked magic with those numbers. And we hired David because it was just Valentin and me working everything. And we noticed that we needed to have somebody else. So we hired David. We gave him a part-time job. I wanted to bring a cafe that included a little bit of every culture. So we have Dominican empanadas, we have Mexican sandwiches, we have Italian salads. You know, so the idea is to bring people together and feed them good food that is free from GMO, excessive salt, excessive sugars. And we try to create dishes that balance your diet because I really want what's best for everyone. Can maybe pick them up.
That's why this is like a community space.
Yes, definitely. I want to say that Daisy is a place of hope, that Daisy is a place of community, and just togetherness and just trying to do good one day at a time. That's what I do.
That's amazing. I love your story.
I'm Daisy Alvarenga, and I run Daisy's Juice Bar and Cafe. I did know my worth.
That's the beauty of it, right?
Yeah.
That's the truly a true woman entrepreneur. Right?
Oh, thank you so much.